Alright, it's time to give our Greenworks trimmer another shot. We need to trim the Kurapia and also the edge of the lawn. This is the line I've been using. I got this when the local hardware store went out of business, so it's not the greatest quality. It seems to shatter quite a bit and I have to keep extending the line. So I went ahead and invested in this quote professional trimmer line. So it's got a square profile. This has kind of a twisted round profile. Actually, I think it's just round. Yeah, it's just round. It might have a twisted, I'm not sure. Let's see. It's just round, okay. Alright, so this is just round. This has a square. I've seen some videos saying that a square will cut better, or else a heptagon. So we got this one. It's the same diameter, 0.065 inches. So on the back, I find it handy to write down how many feet you need to fill up your trimmer on the reel here, so that you don't have to remember every time. So on the back, you pull it out through the back, and I had this handy little tab here to find the end of the line. So we'll take that off. Then we'll stretch out 18 feet, and we'll replace this line with this, and then we'll see how it does. All right, first you need to remove the line that's in there. So there's these two little buttons on either side. You push those in. You pull this out. Then you can take the reel out. So there's quite a bit of line left on here, but I'm just going to dump this because it's not really working that great for me. It definitely has a twist in it. Okay, maybe they think that's helpful. Actually, I take this back. This does have a hex. It does have a hex profile. Okay, well, I just think this is not good quality. So I just when it hits something, like the edge of the sidewalk or whatever, it just shatters. So, all right, so now we have this empty spool. Now we can get our 18 feet of the new line, and we'll load it up on here. All right, to load the line up, you just put in this little slot down here. And it goes the opposite way, so it locks in. So it comes out the bottom here. We're gonna make sure it doesn't stick out there. There. Just wrap it around carefully. Try not to overlap it too much, except when it gets to the end of the side here. It'll feed better if you make it smooth. Our local leaf blower guy is making a lot of noise, unfortunately, but that's the way it goes. I'll be making a lot of noise myself in a few minutes. Alright, so keep going around. And so you're done. Alright, now you need to put this back on. So this side goes up. This little ratchet side goes down. And you feed it out through this hole over here. Yeah, like that. And then you try to extend it out so it's going to hit the cutter up here. So we say to get started with a full length. Then you pop this back in. And you're good to go. Alright, now we're good to go. We're going to be using our 4 amp hour battery because this takes a long time. So the half amp hour one is okay for mowing the lawn, but for any kind of trimming or anything else that takes or leaf blowing or leaf vacuuming, I don't usually use leaf blowing. We always use this one because it lasts a lot longer. So this will last the whole job. Alright, so for the Kurapia today, we need to take this edge off. It's starting to grow over the sidewalk. I also need to take all these seed heads off. A lot of them have gone to seed. The bees are still going after them, but they'll just have to get out of the way as we go. So first we're going to take the edge off, then we'll take the heads off. Alright, so put on our safety glasses as always. And then we'll have at it. Let's see, I forgot to rotate the head. Let's do that. Yeah, now we can use the wheel, but just so far, it's doing a lot better than the old line. So I did lose some line. It's only down to this long. Every time you turn it on, it's supposed to send some more line out. Let's send a little bit more out. If the wheel comes to a complete stop though, so that's one of the annoying things about this. See, now it's long enough to reach the thing. But this is cutting a lot better than the old one, so. So I'll finish up the edging and then we'll come back and do the seat heads. I finished the edging and I definitely think this new line is a lot better. The trick to getting it to feed out is you just run it really slowly, like this. Just barely start it up and then it'll pop out maybe an inch or two each time. So after 3 or 4 pops, it'll be out to its full length again. So now to get to do the, so you can see this, if I push down on this, there's quite a bit of bulk here, so we need to get all that out of there or else it'll just grow to heaven. So we need to take a big chunk on top off of this. Otherwise, yeah, it'll just keep getting taller and taller. Anyway, to switch to position for cutting off the tops of things, you just push this button down and rotate this way. Now it's like this. The wheel over here isn't really coming into play anymore. I can just go like this normally, like you do with a normal weed eater or something. Alright, I'll give that a try and we'll see how well this line does on just cutting the top off of stuff. So I'm guessing it's going to do great. Done. We used up the battery, so next time I'm going to I think I'm gonna mow it with my Greenworks mower. Tried that before and I thought it was a little bit too, I couldn't get the whole thing, but now I realize I could just mow the center part of it and then I'll use the trimmer to do the edges. So that would take a lot less time. This took over half an hour just to do this much. I got this little patch left. Luckily I have the 1/2 amp hour battery, so I can put this in the charger and I'll use the other one to finish this up. So what I'm going to do is sweep all these cuttings onto the lawn, onto the Kurapia. I'll come back in a day or two after they kind of dried out and I'll use my vacuum to vacuum them up. Alright, so now we're going to go do the edge of the lawn. So the lawn should be a lot easier than this Kurapia stuff. This stuff's pretty tough, so we'll try the new trimmer line on the lawn, edging the lawn and back. Alright, so I got the trimmer back in edging mode and I'm going to go ahead and edge the lawn. There's a good, I'll show you how you get the line to go out. So you just go pop, pop, pop. So that's our full length. So. it the other direction. It's going to work better. Alright, I'll keep going on this and then we'll look at it when we're all done. I just realized if you want to get I was having a little trouble getting the edge of the lawn there, so I had it all the way this way. That puts the trimmer head farther off the ground, so if I want to get a little bit lower cut, just rotate this by pushing this button. So I think I want about in the middle there. Alright, that's a little trick on that. Alright, so it made pretty quick work of edging this lawn. Little problems with feeding, so I'm not completely satisfied with the feeding, how it feeds new line. I think my old one did better. So I'm kind of disappointed with that. I think I'm going to keep working with this. For now, I hate to buy a new one since I just bought this, but if I had to buy it again, I probably wouldn't buy the Greenworks, but I'm going to make it work for what I've got. I don't have to do that much trimming, so I'll just struggle along and do the best I can with it. So I'd say that's kind of a no recommendation for this thing. I will recommend this line, so I'll put a link to this line in the comments or in the description, and so check it out. If you have a trimmer, then I'd recommend getting this more expensive line. I think it lasts longer, cuts better, so it's worth it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Post a comment if you have any questions or ideas, and I'll try to respond. That's all for now, but more videos are coming, and if you want to see them, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification icon if you don't want to miss one. This is STScI signing out, and keep looking up.